How's it going, guys? RealRadman here, back at it again with another video. This is what we've been waiting for, the start of the playoffs, or chase. Even it was called chase back then, but I'm going to call it playoffs because that's how it is now. So the start of the playoffs, these are the drivers that are involved. You can take a nice quick look. This is round 1, 3 races. We're going to have Chicago, then Loudon, then Dover. And yeah, so let's see what we can do. We're going to go to Chicago. We are going to qualify, back to the normal kind of routine. We're going to bring back the, let's see, what car do I want to use? We're going to bring back the Aaron's car for today. So let's put that in there. And now we're going to we have the improved engine from the engine specialist, but we're not going to use it just yet. I want to save that for Loudon because I know Loudon is going to be incredibly difficult and we're going to need all the help we can get, so I'm going to save that. We're going to have the in-house intermediate engine. We're going to have an in-house suspension. We're going to leave the brakes refurbished because I don't really think we need them at Chicago. The body, we're going to go with the in-house. We're going to use high downforce, and then we're going to use an in-house chassis as well. Pretty good car there. So let's go to qualifying. This is how the weekend will go. 100% difficulty, 20% race, times 2 fuel, times 2 wear. Same as normal. So here's how qualifying went. Boyer with the pole, Junior 2nd, Casey Kane 3rd, Jimmy and Jeff 4th and 5th, Denny Hamlin 6th, Biffle, Kenseth, Kezo, Truex, Harvick, Logano, Allmendinger, and then us in 14th. The car just, I don't know, we just didn't have the speed that I thought we would have at a 1.5 miles, so we still have to work on the 1.5 mile program, maybe, and have to get better for Homestead. But these are the rest of the qualifying results. You see Kyle Busch back here as well. He's 2nd in the standings, so see him back there behind us. And here are the rest of the results. So let's go to the race.
Today we're in Joliet, Illinois to bring you coverage of the Geico 400. With Hall of Famer Darrell Waltrip, I'm Mike Joy.
Mike, this track lays out just a little bit different. It's not your typical 1.5 miles. It's got a little bit of a turn down the back straightaway, which sets up for third turn a little different than some of the other 1.5 miles we go to. Very interesting racetrack.
Tony Stewart's won 3 times, including last year, and Kevin Harvick twice. They've got to be among the favorites.
I think so, but Tony Stewart's got a great average finish here of 8.7, so you got to keep an eye on those smokes. He won this race last year.
Now that the points have been reset after Richmond, any one of the 12 Chase drivers would love to get their Chase for the Sprint Cup started off with a win.
Here we go. The start of the playoffs is right around the corner. Green flag is about to come out, and we'll have DW with the call. Here we go.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys and girls.
Alright, we spun the tires a little bit, but Logano spun them even worse than us. Top lane checked up a little bit, bringing down the brake bias. Alright, let's see what we could do. We have some work. We have to pass a couple cars. Do I think we can win the race based on the speed we showed in practice and qualifying? I truly don't know. Top lane checking up a little bit. I have to go 3 wide here.
Keep it right there, buddy.
We got Kyle Busch right behind us already. Edwards to our outside. Harvick in the middle. I'm going to try to squeeze. Nope, Logano won't let us get down there. We have to stay in the top lane. Pretty intense first lap already. You can tell the intensity has picked up since we are in the playoffs now. Kyle Busch below us. We are 3 wide. Bottom lane looks like it might be checking up just a little bit. Logano's coming up. Logano slides up right in front of us. That was a dumb move on his part because I'm definitely not checking up. Alright. Back to the high side. We have some momentum here. Looks like Gordon is slowing up the bottom lane. We're a little bit tight. Scrape the wall a little bit. Not too much damage. We should be okay. Allmendinger with an aggressive move to the high side. We're going to try to get below him. Got a nice run here. Let's see if we can make a pass in 3 and 4. Haven't been on the bottom yet this race, so let's see how the bottom groove works. Oh, a little bit of contact back there. Looks like between Stewart and Allmendinger. We make the pass, P11. Clint Boyer continues to pull away, but it is okay. We have a pretty good start to this race. Up 3 spots in the first couple of laps.
Looking low.
Oh, Logano. That kind of threw me off. I hit the apron because I got a little bit scared there. Alright, Logano. Looks like he came very close to us there. The car is, it's not as fast as I thought it would be, to be honest. It's a little bit slow. Not really in terms of handling, but in terms of speed, it doesn't feel great. Made a mistake there, hit the apron, we lose 1 spot. We gotta fight hard for every position.
Rear. One on the bottom.
Ryan Blaney trying to make a pass. We block him, but he's still gonna be there on the. Nope, he backs out of it. He looked pretty fast there until he decided to back out of it. We cannot make too much ground yet. We're kind of struggling, to be honest. Kurt Busch, Martin Truex Jr. in front of us. Just trying to see which one will check up here. We can't really do anything. The car is just a little bit too tight coming out of the corners. Oh, my bad, Kurt. But we have to be very aggressive this race. That was definitely dirty. I cannot pull the car down coming out of the corners. It's just way too tight, like I could do with some other tracks. So I don't know, it's going to be a very difficult race. Going to maybe do some pit strategy or something, because I don't know what we can do to really get up there in the top 5. I have to fight for a good top 10 finish here. Carl Edwards checks up. Going to sneak to the high side there. We make a pass, and now we are in the top 10. So even though I don't sound like I'm very happy with it, it's been a solid start from 14th to 10th. I just don't really like how the car feels. It's very tight. How to get out of the throttle there. Still side by side of Carl Edwards for P10.
Got one working the bottom.
A little bit of contact there, trying to get aggressive with him.
Okay, top 10. Chase him down. Let's
But we
go.
are able to clear
Clear on the
Edwards
inside.
there. And we got a nice run coming out of 2. That is very nice. Let's see if we can get Martin Truex Jr. here in turns 3 and 4. Or set it up for turn 1 and 2.
Stay high.
Okay, Truex gets a great run. I cannot get the kind of run he got, so we'll have to be patient. Get a nice run through 2, but Carl Edwards gets a very nice run as well. We block him.
Go low.
That was very close. Underneath Truex.
Closing
Have to
up
be
top.
careful here. The car is still
Like
very
I said
tight.
today,
Looks
nice
like he doesn't
smooth,
get that
stay
great of a run through 3 and 4 though. So we make up some
Got your
time.
door
Let's go to
up
the
top.
apron. And we clear him. So that little apron was nice. Boom. Cleared. Alright. Oh no, he comes back on the inside.
High side. Car on the bottom,
Well,
two
that
back.
was
Car approaching your rear.
I wasn't expecting that. Honestly, I thought we
Three
passed
and
him
two
cleanly, and then he decided to
Clear
dive
low.
bomb us in turn 1 and 2, and I was already committed to my line. So that's I don't know, that was pretty dirty, to be
Car on
honest.
top,
Alright,
just
Truex,
looking.
I'll remember that. Got a great run coming out of 4 that time. Very close to the wall. Gonna try to get underneath Kurt Busch here, 1 and 2.
Right's all clear, bud.
There we go. We got a nice run
Car
coming
at
out
your
of
door.
2.
Up top at your door.
We should be able to clear him in 3 and 4.
Got one working the top. Go down low.
He
Car
comes
outside
back
you.
strong on the high side, and we cannot do it.
Clear up
So,
top.
like I said, we're just lacking a little bit of speed right now, but we're not too far. I mean, Clint Boyer's way gone.
Where
I
did
don't
he
know
go?
where the hell
Keep
he's
going.
he has checked out. But looks like 4 through 4 through 12, we're all pretty close underneath the blanket. So, let's see if we can make up some time. Kurt Busch gets a little bit slow there. Let's try going to the high side in 3 and 4. Maybe we could get a run.
Car closing on the inside.
There's just nothing. I just cannot get on the throttle quick enough. There's really nothing I can do right now. Looks like Truex had a big issue in 1 and 2. We barely make the corner there. Let's see where we should go.
Closing
Oh,
on the
Keselowski's
bottom.
getting in on the action. He
Far
gets
inside.
below us now. We try to pinch him down there.
At your
I'm
door
just
on the
getting
bottom.
really tight. I cannot get on the throttle right now. This is.
Far
I'm
inside.
starting to get a little bit worried because we are just losing a lot of pace.
Still inside. Okay, man. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth.
But we are able to hold off Keselowski. Okay. But I
Go on the
cannot. I mean, I can't catch those guys up front. We need a few adjustments here in the next pit stop. This time we can actually get to the outside of Kurt Busch.
Stay up top.
Let's see if we
You're
can
good
pinch
right
him
there.
down, maybe.
Car down low.
Nope. There's nothing we can
We're
do.
on the low side.
Gonna try to. I don't know. We have to try something here. Let's go to the apron. Gain some time. If I could just pick the throttle up a little bit sooner than that, we could have made the pass and cleared him. Looks like we still can do it. And we clear him. There we go. Alright, perfect. Let's make sure he... Oh, he wants to come back on the bottom. That is close. Oh, here come the leaders.
Come on, man,
Except
keep
for
that
Gordon.
momentum.
Gordon
Keep that
stays
momentum.
out, but everyone else
Inside's
decides to come
clear.
in. Literally, everyone decided to come in. We don't have to pit yet, so I don't really want to make it. I don't want to pit right now. We can stretch it out to maybe lap 26. Maybe we can, make it on one stop, but I mean it'll be really close. I don't want to pit right now. I'm okay with staying out. Here comes Gordon. He's pitting now. This is very interesting. Okay. Should we pit? Are the fresh tires worth it? You know, should we come into pit road? This is a big call right now in this race. I have a strategy play in mind, so we are going to stay out as long as we can. I'm going to run this thing dry. And then we're just gonna keep going. So even if we do lose some time here, that is okay, to be honest. I don't mind. I have strategy in my head. So this is all for the second pit stop, not really for this pit stop. But we are getting really low on fuel. We should probably come in this time, so we're coming in this time.
Watch your speed. No penalties, buddy.
Looks like you're running.
All right,
on
we are
empty.
good
Let's
on
fill up
fuel,
the
or good on
starters.
pit road
Let's
speed
take
there.
4 tires, guys.
Oh, that
4
is not
tires.
good. That's not good. We're
Stand
checking
by.
up.
The crews on
We're
the
checking
wall.
up. We're losing time. We're losing time. That is not good. Oh no. All right, guys, get out of the way. Come on. All right, 4 tires. We don't need to repair anything. Fuel is good, I think. Let's check, make sure. Yep, fuel is good. We can't afford really to make any adjustments right now. We have to get a quick pit stop. So pit crew, keep going, boy. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. There's Kane. Oh boy, we're losing control a little bit. Hold on, just gather it. All right, we're good. And we make up a lot of time on the pit stop cycle there. We are in P4. That is great. The top 3 are, you know, just gone. But Casey Kane is not in the playoffs, so that is okay. Looks like Jimmy Johnson is right behind us. We are good. Alright, so we have made up so much time on that pit stop sequence. It looks like when all the leaders came down to pit road, they might have lost time stacking each other up. So it is okay. We are in P4 now. Let's go. I don't know. We have no one to really chase because they're so far ahead. But let's see if we can pull the gap from behind us and get a nice solid finish here. Alright, we are pulling away from Matt Kenseth, and now we are in just kind of no man's land. We're just kind of running our own race. So we are going to employ the strategy now, and what we're going to do is start saving fuel, because I still don't know how much a splash of fuel puts in the car. So we're going to start saving, try to pit around maybe lap 45, and that way we can just put a splash of fuel in there. Hopefully a splash is good enough for 8 laps, and that's the strategy. Let's see if we could do something with it. So we're going to be going, putting the clutch in here, starting this lap pretty much. So this is how we're doing it. We're not even losing that much time to Kenseth. He's catching us little by little, but we're putting the clutch in there, picking up the throttle there, and we're still running really competitive lap times, and able to stay in 4th place while not, you know, while saving fuel. So I don't know how much fuel this is really going to save, but if we can get to that lap 45 area, then, you know, it'll be enough. And there's no shame in, you know, losing a little bit of time right now because, I mean, look how far ahead those guys are. We can't really catch them anyways, so this is the only play we have. Right now, this is working out perfectly. The guys behind can still not catch us, and it looks like Clint Boyer is actually slowing up. There's something going on. Clint Boyer has slowed up a lot. I could just see the time gap coming down big time. Now it looks like it's maintained. I don't know what happened to Clint Boyer there. That is weird. I don't know what was going on, but we are just saving fuel. We're still in the green, which is good. Everyone else looks like they're going to have to pit. If they pitted around lap 20, they're going to have to pit again very soon here. So I don't think they could put a splash of fuel in, but we are aiming to only put a splash of fuel, no tires, and then try to make it to the end of the race. Looks like Kenseth is starting to finally catch us, but look at the way we pull away from him in turn 2 once we pick up the throttle. Saving this much fuel, or putting the clutch in like this, has really actually conserved the tires, so our tire wear right now is not terrible. The car still feels pretty good. Greg Biffle is pulling away big time, but we are okay with that, no big deal. We're running P4, just trying to save fuel, doing our job here. Let's see if Kenseth decides to come in a pit road this time. There they go, and they're the leaders. They're in pit road now, so lap 39 they have to pit. We continue to move on. We have another 5 laps until we meet our target. So we're going to keep going, scrape the wall there. That's my fault. That barrier sticks out big time. But we're going to keep going, and then we're just going to put a splash of fuel in there. We have everyone trapped a lap down. The fuel is starting to get pretty close, so we're going a little bit more aggressive on the fuel saving here, starting to lift earlier, coast longer. Got to get really aggressive. Ryan Blaney right there. Sorry, Ryan, but we have to hold everyone up. This is a difficult race. We're going to start lifting now. We only have 2 more laps until I feel like we can pit. So, to be honest, even if we get past lap 45, we're going to keep going until we have to pit. Until we can't really make it another lap. So, let's see how this plays out. We have fresh tires behind us. We're really low on fuel. We're going to be coming in this time by for only a splash. Let's make sure we don't speed.
Stay down. Watch your inside. Keep an eye on that fuel, buddy. She won't run on fumes. Keep an eye on your speed. We don't need a penalty right now.
That is perfect. Okay, so no tires. We're going to only put a splash of fuel in the car. So there it is. We only have a splash. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alrighty. So hopefully this. I don't think this can win us the race, but maybe this can get the best finish possible. Let's see how it goes. Pit crew, just give me a splash of fuel. Let's make it to the end. I can't even see my car. Okay, there we go. Just get in there, boy. Come on, just go. Are we good? There we go. We're good. All right, and we definitely have enough fuel. Coming back out onto the track. I don't know where Biffle is. Oh, there. I think he's coming right now. And there he goes. So we couldn't really get to Biffle. I didn't know a splash of fuel actually goes halfway, so maybe we could have actually been more aggressive on the pit strategy. But we gained 2 positions, so it is okay, to be honest. Even though Biffle looks like he's going to win the race. Maybe, just maybe, if I pushed it harder, we could have made up those 2 seconds and got it in front of him. But would we have been able to hold him off? I don't know. But that is good news for... It's kind of like a learning experience. It's good news for the rest of the chase. I now know how much a splash of fuel puts in the car. So that is good news. And it looks like we're going to get a pretty solid finish out of this. So that is really good for the first round of the chase. Coming to the white flag, Greg Biffle is now taken and he's pulled away to a 3.5 second lead. He's going to win the first race of the playoffs. We are going to come home in a solid 2nd place while Casey Kane and Clint Boyer come in 3rd and 4th. We don't know where the other chasers are, to be honest. We don't know how everyone else is doing. So this looks like it's going to be a great finish for us because we did not have a 2nd place car. I don't even think we really had a top 5 car. So we probably were a 10th place car, but we're going to come home 2nd. And that's what champions do. So that is a great finish for us. Ow. Biffle takes the win. We are 2nd. Kane, Boyer, Jimmy, Kenseth, Bain, Gordon, Allmendinger, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. rounds out your top 10. Kyle Larson, Truex, Menard, Stewart, Edwards, Hamlin, Kurt, Almirola, Harvick, and Keselowski round out your top 20. Kyle Busch 22nd, Ryan Newman 21st, Jamie Mack, Blaney, Stenhouse, Vickers, Logano, Reagan, Cole Witt, and Austin Dillon, who's in the playoffs and he didn't get that good of a finish. He's in 30th. And 31st through 40th, here they are, and then 41st through 43rd. So we move on. Let's see what the standings look like. Here are the standings. We have 2,073 points. Biffle 20 points behind us, but he won the race, so I think he should be locked in there. And let's see where else. Looks like we have a pretty good gap as well to, let's see, where 16th is. 16th, or let's go to actually 12th. That's where the cutoff line is. Kurt Busch and Tony Stewart 12th and 13th. So Kurt Busch is safe right now. We have a 43, so we have a full race gap to the cutoff line, which is what we kind of need because Loudon at 100% difficulty is going to be pretty tough, to say the least. I don't think, I mean, even to get maybe a top 25 is going to be fantastic. So we're going to need that buffer. And then Dover, I actually don't remember how difficult Dover was, so I don't know what it's going to be like. So we have the buffer. It would have been nice if we won the race to lock ourselves in, but it doesn't work like that, I guess. And yeah, so we move on. And we have a contract negotiation with Jegs. Let's see. Let's pursue an alternative, see if there's anything that gives us a little bit more money. And it doesn't look like it. Can we go back? No, we can't go back? Oh, come on. Alright, we'll take, does it really matter? We'll take auto meter. We just lost money there. That's unfortunate. That's why I don't pursue alternatives. Alright, so, let's see, R&D. Let's see if there's anything we can do here. We're gonna wait on that just a little bit longer. No real need. Loudon is going to be insane. Actually, you know what? Because of Loudon's going to be insane, we're gonna purchase the body specialist. Let's get that in there. And then an improved chassis, we're going to have to wait just a little bit. But yeah, we're going to need that improved chassis for Homestead as well. So that is it for this one, guys. If you like the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and peace out.
Even if I try, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I try, my love, she keeps me warm.